tired of feeling tired? I know how you feel. Sometimes life can feel like a long to-do list. So that's why I want to share this very simple morning routine with you so that it can help you begin every day in the best possible way, giving you a fighting chance to have the day, the week, the month, the year that you want. It's made up of 3 very simple steps. Number 1 is mindset. Number 2 is movement. And number 3 is mindfulness. Now, I created this morning routine about a year ago. It was part of my New Year's resolution, and I've really felt benefits from practicing these 3 simple steps. So hopefully you will too if you decide to join me in this morning routine. So let's begin with number 1, mindset. Now, I don't know about you, but when I wake up in the morning, one of the first things I'll start to think about is, did I get enough sleep? Did I go to bed early enough? How was the quality of my sleep? And usually 9 times out of 10, I haven't had enough sleep. And then number 2 thoughts that start to come into my head are, what have I got to do today? And I start to run through my to-do list. And before I know it, I'm off in another world where I don't want to be. And I need to drag myself back to the moment. And we can do this by simply smiling. Now, before you stop the video, because you're like, oh, whatever, please hear me out. Just by turning up the corners of your mouth and creating a smile, you release all those lovely pleasure hormones that we have, our oxytocin, endorphins, serotonin, just by turning up the corners of our mouth. Even if you don't feel like smiling, you're giving your body the fighting chance to feel better. And I have tried this, as I said, for the past year, and it really does make a difference to my mornings. Now, I say I do this first thing every morning. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes I can be in the shower before I've remembered, oh God, I need to smile. So I just take time in the shower to smile. And I feel my moods lightening. I feel better. I've also tagged something else onto this, and that's like my own personal mantra to help me start the day on the right footing. And I actually got this mantra from Thich Nhat Hanh. I've butchered it a little bit, but the beginning is his. So I'll share that with you. It's quite long to memorize, so I'll also give you another little one that you can start with until you decide to create your own. So Thich Nhat Hanh's little saying that I use every morning is, waking up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours are before me. I vow to live them deeply with love and kindness. And I just say that as many times as I need to say it while I'm smiling, as I said, usually in the shower. And again, it just lightens the mood. Now, another one that you could use is nice and short, which it could be, today is going to be a good day. That nice little short mantra, and smiling again can just perk up the mood, can make you feel better. So that's number 1, mindset. Number 2 is movement. Now, we really want to move our body in the morning, and it only takes a few minutes so that we can be flexible in our day. We can be open with our day. So I'm going to show you 3 simple yoga movements that you can literally roll out of bed and do. You don't even need your yoga mat. You can just do it on your carpet or your rug next to your bed. So we're going to begin in tabletop. So we take our hands under our shoulders, our knees under our hips, space between the knees. And we're just going to do a simple movement called cow and cat just to release the spine. So we inhale, we drop the belly button to the mat, and then we exhale and we curl our spine, and you can look to your belly button. We inhale, we drop the belly button, and then we exhale and we curl the spine. So we're really loosening off our hips and our back. And just do this a few times, as many times as you feel you need to do. And then the second movement is my favourite, and I do this movement every day if I can. So I walk my hands slightly away from under my shoulders, and I just create a nice big circle with my hips. Really eking out all the tension that you hold in your hips and your pelvis. And then I involve the back and the neck and the head. And it's really important to get rid of that tension so that we can start our day, as I said, flexible and open. And then you change direction, really loosening off those hips, breathing in and out through the nose. So you can imagine how good this feels when you wake up first thing in the morning, just to eke out all that tension. And then you're then going to come forward back into your tabletop. You're going to tuck those toes and you're going to come up to a downward dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. So you're pushing back into those heels, into your hips, and you're just having a nice stretch. You're relaxing the neck and the shoulders. You're pushing down into those heels. My heels don't touch the ground, yours might. We're all made differently. You can have nice soft knees if you'd like. And you're just thinking of pushing down into those middle fingers and pushing back into those hips, creating that lovely diagonal line in the spine. Breathing here. And then all you're going to do is walk your hands towards your feet, dangling that head over, relaxing the neck, giving the head a little shake. Again, you can have nice soft knees, bent knees if you'd like to. You just hang here for a minute just to give those hamstrings a lovely deep stretch. And then you're going to bend your knees. If there's no sign of osteopenia or osteoporosis, you can tuck your chin towards your chest and roll up through your spine. If there is osteopenia or osteoporosis, just stick that bottom out as far as you can. Take your hands to your waist, and you're going to come up with a lovely flat spine, a lovely flat back all the way up. And then you find yourself standing nice and wide in Tadasana. And that's it for your movement. You've managed to get nice and flexible, and you've managed to open everything up, ready for your day. Number 3. Mindfulness. Now, if you're a woman watching this video, we all know that we have the tendency to multitask, that we have lots of things to do, and we tend to try and fit as many things in at the same time. This is not the ideal way to survive life, and it's really important that we give ourselves some time to refocus, to focus on one thing. I know that sounds really hard, but all I'm going to ask you to do is give yourself 1 minute. That's all I ask, 1 minute of mindfulness. And all you're going to do is find yourself, you could even do it in bed. It could be the first thing after you smile that you do, or it could be maybe when you get in the car to go to work, you give yourself that 1 minute, or it could be when you sit down with your first cup of tea or coffee in the morning, give yourself that 1 minute. All you're going to do is close your eyes, go inward, and focus on your breath for 1 minute. Your inhale through the nose and your exhale through the nose. That's all you're going to focus on for 1 minute. The inhale and the exhale. Now, you're going to be really shocked when you do this and your mind wanders, even if it's just for 1 minute. There's sometimes I'll go in there, I'm focusing on my breath, I'm 10 seconds in, and my brain will go to my to-do list. All you need to do is bring the focus back to your breath. That's all you have to do for 1 minute. This is really going to help with your focus throughout the day. I know it sounds ridiculous, 1 minute. You can do it for longer if you'd like to, but at first, just try this 1 minute and see if you start to feel some benefits as the weeks continue. So, that is the simple morning routine that I wanted to share with you. Number 1 is mindset, waking up with a smile and attaching it to a mantra, a little saying that makes you feel good. Number 2 is the movement, just loosening off the body so that the blood can flow, the energy can flow, and so that you're walking into your day open and flexible. And then number 3 is the mindfulness, giving yourself 1 minute of mindfulness to focus, to deepen your focus for the rest of your day. Just focusing on your inhale and your exhale. I really hope you get the opportunity to practice this morning routine. And if you do, please let me know how it goes. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button. And also you'll find a link to my Sunday newsletter. It's just a short read, a couple of minutes of an idea that's inspired me or a technique that has helped me. So please feel free to subscribe to my newsletter in the description. Thank you for being here. Sending love and kindness.